Hello, thank you for visiting Sampson's Judo. Today I show you Guruma, which means major wheel. It's a very nice technique, very similar to Guruma, Haragoshi, Hanigoshi, using a lot of similar dynamics of movement. The only difference, there is no body contact, and it's what we call a distance throw. So we'll show you what it looks like first, and then we'll break it down and explain. So this is Guruma major wheel. Okay, so this is Guruma major wheel, and this is how it works. It's a very nice technique. We start off with kumikata, taking hold. Now, normally we would step into our opponent for body contact, but with Guruma, as part of the Guruma family, there is no body contact, only leg contact. So, the first thing we've got to do is to take hold. Left foot goes round into a circle, and it stops roughly about 1.5 feet away from your opponent's toes, and both toes must point the same direction, the same as if you're doing Haragoshi. Very important that you don't misrotate and your toes are pointing this way. I like to use the toes because it tells you that your hips will not be in the right position for the right leverage of the throw. So if you pay attention to your toes, that's pointing the right way, then this plays a very important role about what we call body twisting. Because Guruma is not a sweeping throw, it's what we call a twisting throw. Exactly the same as Guruma. So the foot comes across and just goes above the knee. Now in previous videos we talked about Guruma, which was pointing your toes underneath the knee. Guruma, the leg comes up, very similar to Haragoshi, just touching the thigh. Now, what's important is that your foot does not overextend. If that happens, then it means your foot has been too close to his body. Now, we know there are different body shapes and sizes. So for me, I have a little bit short legs, so this is very good for me. If you happen to be a very tall person, you can move slightly further out. What's important is that you get enough extension to get enough contact on his thigh to create the throw. So that's important. You don't want to be too short. You don't want to be too extended. The way I like to teach it is the back of the ankle should make contact with his thigh. If you can get that there, that's perfect. Also traps the leg a little bit. Now, Guruma is done by twisting, turning, and my hand action will follow that movement to create the leverage for the throw. So this is how it's done. As I step round, you can notice this hand action is lifted up and pulled round. This is your kuzushi, this is breaking the balance. Without breaking someone's balance, it's very difficult to throw. Now I'm not just bringing Uki forward, I'm bringing him forward, then I'm going to bring him around this way. So that is the beginning of the twisting, which is going to create the throw. So this hand action twists, and then this hand action will also break his balance, but then together I'll start to twist it. The top part of his body needs to be twisted. This makes him vulnerable for the twisting of the throw. And then with the leg trapping his thigh, he will have little choice but to be thrown. So if we just demonstrate, left, you can see the body twisting. Watch his body action, please. Twisting. Then all I've got to do is put my foot onto his thigh. I need to start looking in the opposite direction. And as I do that, my shoulder hand action starts to twist. I keep going, and then my right leg will then push backwards, trapping him, and pushing. So this beautiful dynamic movement creates what we call the twisting effect, which makes the throw successful. So it's It's a beautiful technique, but you've got to have good balance and you have a lot of commitment. Do not relax the hands, because once he starts to go backwards, the technique will fail. And then all he needs to do is to bend his knees, and then he stopped you. Now the reason why he can bend his knees is because I haven't broken his balance. Once he's on his toes, dropping your knees, it's a bit difficult, he can't do it. And it's that fraction of a second, that window of opportunity, which makes me create the throw. So this is Guruma, major wheel. I'll just demonstrate it again. If you pay attention to the points, the key points is the hand up and pulling around. Second point is this hand breaks the balance and twist. Third point is your foot comes round. It's about 1.5 foot from his back toe, back mid foot, toes point the same direction. Fifth point is the leg goes across the thigh and your shin should be on his foot. Head going all the way around, use your hips, extend your leg, and then they are the major key points for Guruma. Guruma, let me say. Watch. Beautiful technique, very well executed. Just needs for you to go away and practice it, and don't forget to do left as well as right. That's very, very important. So this is Guruma. If you like what we do, please don't forget to subscribe and leave us some comments. Our aim is to share with you our knowledge on Judo, which gives us pleasure to give you pleasure. So thank you very much for watching, and hope you enjoy your Guruma. Thank you.